Hello, welcome to Super Crazy in English class. Let's look at 10 spring expressions today. We're going to learn 10 spring expressions. As a matter of fact, we are having spring season here in my country. And let's enhance our speaking skills, listening skills, by listening to some of the TV series and interviews clips as well. Please do watch the video till the end. Let's dive in. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's time to spring into action, gang! It's time to spring into action, gang!
This English idiom is used when something or someone is quiet and calm and suddenly becomes active and starts moving or working. So in that context, you can use this idiomatic expression, spring into action. This is another example sentence. The lifeguard sprang into action when he noticed the child drowning. Okay, now let's move on to next expression, spring expression.
No, she sprang for some champagne. No, she sprang for some champagne.
So spring for something means to pay for someone else's share of something. Let's look at another example sentence. I will spring for dinner tonight. Now let's move on to next spring expression.
You're full of the joys of spring.
Am I?
I was right about London. You're full of the joys of spring.
Am I?
I was right about London.
To be full of the joys of spring. This is a British idiomatic expression. It is used to say that someone is very lively, jolly, and cheerful. For example, I can't believe that you are so full of the joys of spring on a Monday morning. Let's move on to next.
I'm very sorry to spring this on you, but it's incredibly urgent. I'm very sorry to spring this on you, but it's incredibly urgent.
So spring something on somebody. That means suddenly to tell or ask someone something when they do not expect it. For example, I hope he's not going to spring any nasty surprises on us at the meeting this morning. Let's move on to next one.
My father is 70. It's no spring chicken. My father is 70. It's no spring chicken.
No spring chicken, no longer young or youthful. Or, I'm an adult. For example, I'm no spring chicken, so I can't stay out till 2 a.m. drinking and dancing anymore. Let's move on to next one now.
Dozens of examples spring to mind, if I'm honest. Dozens of examples spring to mind, if I'm honest.
Spring to mind or come to mind. That means to come quickly into your mind. For example, 3 possible explanations spring to mind. Now, let's go for next.
Why didn't you stay at the Elvis tent city that sprang up on my lawn? Why didn't you stay at the Elvis tent city that sprang up on my lawn?
Spring up, to grow or appear suddenly. Let's look at the example. New housing developments are springing up all over the state. Now, let's go for the next.
I started out working in a residential eating disorder clinic, and that's when my passion for eating disorders actually really sprung to life. I started out working in a residential eating disorder clinic, and that's when my passion for eating disorders actually really sprung to life.
Well, spring to life, to become suddenly very active and energetic. It has kind of similar meaning with spring into action. Let's look at the example. The crowd sprang to life after the first goal was scored. Let's go for the next one.
Hey, Teddy! You got a spring in your step today. Hey, Teddy! You got a spring in your step today.
Spring in someone's step. That means someone looks as if they are happy and full of energy. For example, he walked with a spring in his step, happy to have arrived. Now, let's go for the next one.
Did some spring cleaning this morning and I found this baby Princess Leia costume. Did some spring cleaning this morning and I found this baby Princess Leia costume.
Last but not least, spring cleaning. Spring cleaning is the process of thoroughly cleaning a place, especially your home. For example, the rooms inside were undergoing a spring cleaning. It is also can be used as a verb. Look at the example. It was John who spring cleaned the flat. So today we learned 10 commonly used spring expressions. If you find this video helpful, please do subscribe and share with your friends. If you have any interesting spring idiomatic expressions, you can comment in comment section down below.